Hello everybody, this is Midnight of Midnight Gaming. Welcome back to another video. Between episodes, I did a little bit of chicken. I also rearranged this room a little by opening a doorway here. Did a little bit of work with chickens. We got our diamond chicken. So we're working on the ender pearl chicken now, which is as far as I'm going with chickens right now. Hopefully, Buddy's able to come back sooner rather than later. Did some more work with cows, I think, as well. Sweet. Nope, nothing new there. Nothing there. Okay. Is that okay? Today we're going to start off with. So I have a bunch of other plans right now too. Um, but we'll get to those here in a minute. Also did a little work in here. I remember doing work in here, but I forget what I did now. It's the problem with recording it like a week apart. I forget what I did. Anyway, sure it's not that big a deal. Pretty sure I just ran around doing chicken stuff. Anyway, so I tomatoes don't mind me. Um, I have a bunch of plans. And for one of these plans, we're going to need another room. It's going to be another big room. But before I dig any rooms out, I need two fences. I don't have gate, but I don't have pieces for gate either. Pretty sure it's gate. Nope. One of these days I will remember this recipe. There we go. We need to close off this room here. Of course, this crate has to move. Four, five. Let's build that one. I did that. Oh yeah. 5, 6, 7. That's the room. One, one, two, three, five, 6, and 7. 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Love how easy it is to build these rooms out. I don't know how I messed that up, but well, we'll work with it. You need a magnet. Ah. You know what would have been smart? Me bringing torches. Blink, 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 and okay. We have a room. This room needs a lot more work, obviously. It's not done yet, but for the moment, it's okay. It's good enough. Okay, let's switch that up. Okay. So the purpose of this room is quite simple, actually. These are just doors. Going to need space. Because we're going to work on getting our cows going. So we've been making cows. We have all kinds of different kinds of cows, but we don't do anything with them. We have energetic owlet cows. I did not remember having energetic owlet cows. That's pretty cool. Can I? No. Well, I was hoping to see if I could upgrade this to vibrant alloy. But there isn't a cow for vibrant alloy, is there? But we will be doing that stuff eventually. I will expand the height of this room, and I will get a better. I'll get a lantern in here at some point. However, we need to get cows going. Now, for the moment, we're going to stop there because I need to get fluid conduits. Um, item filters, simple powered from fluid filter, switch, fluid conduits to and happen. So, well, I don't know if that helps. uh, do you have filtering ability? No. So I do need text here. So I at least need this just to use quartz, which isn't hard to get now. Let's grab a bunch of quartz. Toss it in here. Oh, I made dark steel. Uh, I forget to what end. Oh, no, I don't. I want to get this going. That's right. That's why I have dark by metal gears. I'll pull that up. Okay, we are going to do that really quickly. There we go. There we go. That's better. Throw that in there. Let's just go there for the moment. Let's grab a capacitor from over here because that's where I had the aqueducts sitting. This is where I had them at. It's a double layer. I thought I had all the ones up there. Do I have them stashed somewhere else? Probably. Everything I do is pack rat like. This is 7 for bit. I keep my brain straight. Okay, I don't see any more capacitors, so we'll just run with this one. So, that'll increase our speed. We're now using 90 RF tick. However, first off, we are creating 120 over here, and we are doing this much faster. That's nice. Okay. There they at. I just grabbed them. There we go. It's cheaper that way. Oh, so if I place this here, I should have a filter. No! You need this for filtering. Oh, nuts. Okay. Well, we don't have Vibrant Outline because we don't have Enterprise. And you're still going. Nuts. Oh, no. I thought I had this. Okay. Um, I had all these plans today, and it was relying on filtering, and I can't filter. That's not good. I did not anticipate that problem. Give me a minute to get Ender Pearl chickens, I guess. All right, so we are still sitting here waiting for this. They are extremely slow. But I realized I actually have resources now to do something I wanted to do a while ago. I think, yeah, we're going to make ourselves a time in a bottle. Actually, we're going to too, because Buddy's going. Do bottles, quick glass, bottles. Wow, who knew? I actually have two bottles. Wait, I got clocks. I have clocks somewhere. They are over here. I have a clock. And a redstone. Thought I had a couple clocks in there, but I don't have redstone. Oh, Mod's not here. Okay. Good to know. We'll leave that for Buddy. Sure, he'll appreciate having that when he gets back. Um, this is still going to, by the way. Ooh, we have the mod that lets these stack to 64. That's awesome. Yep, be right back when this is done. All right. Um, I have been here for like an hour, and we're no closer. This thing is just taking forever right now. So between segments, I upgraded my bucket to a reservoir because I am making a bunch of this. What's this called? Excuse me. Tiny dry rubber pieces. Because the other thing I want to get working on right now is I want to upgrade our um what's it called? Our farms. I need that one. Okay. So we're going to making a bunch of upgrades to the farms. And to do it, we're going to use plant gatherers and plant sowers. Now, we've talked about these a little bit, but we really haven't done much with this mod. And I don't didn't realize I don't have a bunch of redstone. Much. Okay. Nope. Compress. So I did some math earlier, and I need a lot of planters. They have a good amount of harvesters for what I want to do too. But I'm not super worried about those right now. Actually, you know what? I could probably drop down my count of harvesters by a lot. Yeah. But what we're going to do is, so we're going to be using, oop, not that. We're going to be using different add-ons. So we've used add-ons over here. Oop, this room. With this to expand its range. We have a +7 add-on to do all of this stuff. Now it does obviously expand outside the room, and I'm okay with that because it works here. But for what we're about to start, we're going to need this to be the right size. I'm going to make a plant sower real quick so we can measure out some stuff. A double room might be actually the right size. So we might, if it is, this room's going to get ripped out and turned into a double. Because honestly, this farmer from Actual Editions is slow. It's so slow. Or I may actually just put it here because symmetry. Yeah. So let's grab. So I need some pistons, iron, redstone. We have deconverts from that real quick. We have a little bit of wood. Got a bunch of cobble on us. Come on, round quarter. That's that stack in there. Okay. Stack of this. Stack in there. While it does that, we're going to yeah. That's sower. I'll do one for the moment. Go up the moment. You can go away because I'm not going to use you. You can go away because I don't need you right now. You can go away. You can go away with it. So, yep. So you need some flower pot, which is easy. Where'd it just go? Flower pot and some rubber. Smelts done. I'll throw it in here because the smelter's faster. Down to 7 change. Okay. Plant sower. Awesome. For the moment, we're going to test it in this room. Okay. So that's that. It's memories. I have to make that ahead of time. So, I want to make a big farm. Double room is not going to be big enough for what I want. Okay. That's what we're checking. Not quite sure how much room we'll need, but what I do know. mm, Destruction gadget. Oh, we need ender pearls. Oh, why does everything need ender pearls in this game? My goodness, I did not realize ender pearls were such a like lockdown. Um, yeah, mine to the top. Is there another way to get ender pearls? Creepy doll spawns an enderman. Want a barrel of witch water. Black dye, nether wart, glowstone, redstone. Um, no, these aren't terrible. Hmm, I'm gonna have to do this myself. So this is at 85. This is at 90, so that's 5 blocks below. Ooh. I don't know if I like that. Um, we'll be right back after I dig a big hole. All right, we're back. So just had to recharge my drill again. It's like the third time I've had to charge it since I started digging this farm out. I also crafted this tape measure because I needed to be able to measure for our farm. As you can see, this is a very large farm. We should hopefully be good for a while when it comes to resources. Once we get this going. But right now I need to get one more thing. So down there, this whole farm is not going to be controlled by just that controller. In fact, we will eventually have 9 in here. There'll be little segments that do different jobs. Or do different plants, I mean. But I want to be able to control it quicker than just using that one machine, 'cause it's slow if you use just the one. But I need a gatherer. Oof, I need a gatherer. So, we need a gatherer, which one needs this one? Where did I put this one? I dropped it somewhere to get it out of my inventory. Which chest did I find that? Because having a or simple system, or having a regular sorting system would be too easy. Right? Ah, there it is. Let's come over here, check these. Ooh, I got energetic alloy chickens, by the way, going. Apparently done. Maybe hopefully I'll get a second. Because I want to get more power transfer. And there he is. Power transfer with energetic alloy will be the best for now. We can get better later, but this will be our best bet for the moment. Still working on the Ender Pearl chickens because we need those. We need those so we can get literally all kinds of other things. Yeah, another glowstone chicken. But yeah. All right. Found our stone. I got gold there. Plant gatherer. So we need 2 of these. 2 of these. 1 of these. And then we need this. Go. Followed by a range 3 add-on. Requires a piece of glass. And I think the plastic I have is over here. What my dog is doing. Here we go. So we can run down here now. Weirdo. And we'll place this right here. Right here. Where are we? There we go. So take that out, put this in. So this is what our range for our farm will be. Just that block. And we'll put this in. This thing will do this. So it'll do a much bigger radius here, but we'll be doing with that. Oh, reason is so we can control what we're working with. Because if we didn't, it would get chaotic very quickly. Eventually, we will have 4 harvesters, one in each of the compass points, and they'll all be tied together. Let's see right there for the moment. Good. There we go. Okay. There you are. Okay. There we go. 9, what? Pretty sure I still got buckets somewhere. I don't know. I only want to pick up 1 bucket of water, or 2 buckets of water. I just need to take downstairs so we can have an infinite water source somewhere. Which will make setting up the farms much easier. Okay. So the plan is to expand this out to be all of them. Right now, we just have the one made. But, let's check these. Nope, nope, okay. Oh wow, I did not realize we're that close to wrapping up already. Alright, let's get this going. Let's see if, I know where I left my glass. Pop down here, honestly. It's fine. I may not have glass. Maybe out of it. Let's make that. That. Let that go for a minute. Okay. Do 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 do. There we go. Yeah. Grief. These are so slow. My goodness. Alright, we're just gonna let that run for a little while, because, yeah, worse we get some redstone, or some redstone. We can get some, yeah, that's actually the square. No, wait. This is where I think. So that's 7 blocks. This one. Okay. That's the next one. So there is an extra radius here too. So we'll have I don't know. We'll figure something out. Might have melons there or something. By having that, we can get rid of all these torches as we go. Okay. So, yep, that is technically a block for the water, but there we go. Two, three, 4. There we go. So that's all set up. So I'll show you guys how to program these here in a minute. So let's see if we got it. So we have all this going on in here. You're still going slowly. You're going still. You got another diamond chicken, which will speed it up a little, but not enough. Alright. So that'll be the end of this episode. Between episodes, I'm just basically going to let the chickens go and probably do my best to fill in the dirt here. Alright, everybody. Take it easy.